Yeah, this is it. This is your hot, steamy sex video. Probably not what you were expecting, but there's a point to this. I just wanted to see how many people would open this message and how many people would open this video. Also on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube and you didn't get to this video through my Miraculous Life weekly bulletin, then know that this is a video that is posted within. The reason I'm recording this video is to include it as just an image link, a clickable link, embedded within a message that was entitled Hot Steamy Sex, because I wanted to make a point, which is, and the point has to do with our brainwashedness, our conditioned minds, right, which I'm always talking about, liberating ourselves from the conditioning of our past so that we can experience reality as it is in an awakened state so that we can crush it, whatever it is that we decide. We can be masterful at it, but we'll never achieve or even sniff mastery if we're in this, completely governed state, in this hypnotic state, in this brainwashed state that results in us thinking that there's really something spectacularly valuable and interesting embedded within a message that's entitled Hot Steamy Sex. Like that, I would be more inspired to open that message no matter where I am, no matter what time it is, to turn down the volume on my speakers just in case, because this is going to be something good. So I want you to ask yourself this question. Why did I open this message now? Why did I open it, first of all? Why did I open it at this moment and not later? And how influenced was I by the title of it? I'm not asking you to share that answer with me or anybody else. I'm asking you to just think for a moment. Yeah, maybe I was. Maybe I was. And if you were, that's funny. Like, laugh at that. This is interesting. Top 5 domain names ever in history sold. Not top 5 most expensive. Okay? We've got sex.com and porn.com. Sex.com sold in 2009 for somewhere between 12 and 14 million. That's a pretty expensive domain name. And then porn.com was 9.5 million. The other 3 most expensive domain names ever purchased in history are insure.com, fund.com, and business.com. So what does that tell us? It tells us that what are our top 2 priorities? What are the 2 subjects that we most spontaneously respond or react to? Sex and money. So this is totally interesting to me. And I don't have any shame or any judgment about that. It's intriguing because what it does is it points out that, like, what is it that we've been conditioned to believe about sex and money? And it's probably, like, barring any kind of socio-biological stuff related to sex, because we've got an evolved brain that transcends the need to procreate. There are enough people, so we're beyond that now. But what is it about sex and money that's so appealing? Is the conditioned belief that those things are going to bring us joy. So then why isn't joy.com? Why isn't fulfillment.com, happiness.com? How come the YouTube videos entitled Whole Living, or like Infinite Satisfaction, Peace and Serenity and Meaningful Living, Significant Contribution? Why aren't these like the most expensive domain names, right? Because we haven't been conditioned to believe that that's the most important value, or that that's the most important thing. So what's the point of this? It's fun, for me. It's like an interesting experiment. I want to see if this video of all my 26 YouTube videos to date becomes the most opened, and I also want to see if this of all my Miraculous Life messages becomes the most opened. And I can see through Constant Contact, the service that I use, they give me stats that show me like when and how quickly they were opened. So I want to see how many opens. I'm just looking at like a hypothesis. Maybe this one will be more opened in less time than any other. And I will certainly report back next time on that. I don't have any attachment to that being the outcome, but I'm interested in seeing it. So really the bottom line of this entire message is, like, let's just pay attention to what are the things that we automatically respond to and ask ourselves the question, Do I agree with this reaction? Do I agree with the value and the level of importance that I place on this? Do I still want to be governed by conditioned beliefs like that sex and that money are so important? Now, maybe I like sex and maybe I like money. Maybe I love sex and maybe I love money. Cool. But how governed do I want to be by the beliefs that either of those or both of those two things, or anything else for that matter, is going to bring me joy? So pay attention. All right, I'll report. I'll have a full report on your desk for next week. Maybe not next week, the next time. All right, I'll talk to you later. Create miracles.